Guys, you know what time it is. Time for Detective Audrey to come to the case. All right, guys, I am ready in my outfit. Let's go. Detective finds out who read her diaries. Okay, if you guys have been following this series so far, you've known that I've caught 2 out of 3 people. So I've only failed once. So today I'm gonna be seeing which person. Logan looks so suspicious. Was it Logan? All right, so we've got some of my books here. Before I interrogate everyone, I wanna look at the evidence. So we've got 3 of my journals right here. We've got one of them upside down on the floor. Interesting choice of pages that are open. And then, I was obsessed with Hannah Montana. And then, we have a journal over here. So, all right, I think it's time for some interview questions. Here we go with suspect number 1. Logan, did you read my journals? Be honest. Did you read my journals? Answer the question, Logan. Okay, that's it. Question number 1. If you want to play the silent game, are you jealous of Snoopy? I think he's a little jealous. Do you remember Snoopy? No, you don't remember Snoopy. Snoopy was our old dog that we got rid of. Mom got rid of him. Logan, look at me in the eyes. If you blink, you read the journals, and go. Oh, he blinked! He blinked! Logan, can you tell me who did it? Speak. Tell me who did it. Who read the journals, Logan? No, you can't just leave. You can't just get up and walk out of here. All right, bring in suspect number 2, David. David, how are you doing today?
I've had better days.
You've had better days?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Can we turn the lights down a little bit?
No.
Why are they so bright?
Because this is part of the scene. David, did you read my diaries?
No,
You did not read my diaries?
I didn't read your diaries.
Did you know that they were out here?
No. I had no idea your diaries were out here.
You're really squinting a lot.
Well, you got 6,000 watts of light going into my face. You would squint too.
So who read my diaries then?
Well, if I was a betting person, I would bet Mom or Jacob, because I think they're curious about what you're up to.
Oh yeah? Which ones would they read? All of them? One of them? 2 of them?
How many do you have?
You don't know how many I have?
I have no idea how many you have.
Interesting. You need glasses? Perfect. Okay, now can you answer my questions?
Okay, what was your question?
What was the earliest age in my diary?
Well, if I was guessing, I would say your earliest age is when you could write. So I would say, because you were a smart kid, about 7.
What's all the slime on your pants?
Well, I was helping you in a video today.
Okay, that's it. Bring in the next suspect.
Am I clear?
No. Mom! Mom always has such a suspicious face. Okay, Mom. What is my earliest childhood memory from my diary?
How would I even know that? Like, when did you start keeping a diary?
You didn't see all the diaries sitting out here?
I mean, I see them now because you brought it to everyone's attention, but I didn't know that you had all these diaries. When did you first start writing in your diary? Stop trying to make me...
Okay, so if you didn't read my diary, who read it?
I don't know who read your diary. Maybe it was you.
What's like the biggest secret you would want to find my diary, Mom?
The biggest secret? Who have you ever kissed?
Oh. Okay, bring in the next suspect.
Ty?
Ty! Hi, Ty. You're not gonna talk to me, Ty? Ty, did you read my journals? This is very interesting. I've never had this happen before. Okay. Who read my journals, Ty? Who read my journals, Ty? Did you read them? Why is her mouth shaking so much? Do you want the truth detector test to come out? Yes. All right, then you can shake your head yes or no. Did you read my journals? Did Jake read my journals? Did Jordan read my journals? Did Mom read my journals? Did Dad read my journals? Did Logan read my journals? Did Dad read my journals? Did Mom read my journals? Okay. Did Jacob read my journals? Why do you shake your head sideways? Did Jordan read my journals? Did you? Okay, how many journals do I own? Hold up your fingers, go. Come on. 5. Okay, Ty. Don't you smile. Don't you smile, Ty. I know you want to smile. Okay, one question. Do I mention you at all in any of my journals? You don't know? Why are your eyes watering? Oh, watery eyes. You don't know if I mentioned you in any of my journals? Who do you think I mentioned the most? Jordan?
Snoopy.
Snoopy the most? Interesting. It's the one word you said this whole time. Okay, bring in Jacob. Hello, Jacob.
Hi.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
I don't know.
You don't know? Why aren't you looking at me? What? Did you read my journals, Jacob? You did not
No.
read my journals?
No.
Who read them then?
You?
Besides me, who wrote the journals, who read my journals?
I don't
You
know.
don't know who read my journals?
Don't know.
How many journals do I own?
At least 5?
Alright. What do my journals look like?
No, you have 6.
I have 6. Don't look at them.
That's what I'm doing.
This is my evidence you're looking at. Jacob? Your mouth is shaking so much. Are you nervous? You're not nervous? Would you be mad if someone read your journals?
I don't have a journal.
You don't have a journal? At all? None? Zero?
0.
Do you know my journals were out here? You did not know my journals were out here. Then how did you know that Jordan looked through my journals?
Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh, was in your journal?
Look through my journals.
Wait, what?
You said Jordan looked through my journals.
No, I thought that was not it. I never said that.
Fine. How'd you know that Dad looked through my journals?
It didn't say that you would.
All right, call in next person, Jordan. Hello, Jordan.
Hello, sister. Hi.
Did you look through my journals?
No.
You didn't look through my journals?
No.
I heard a lot of commotion going on while I was downstairs doing my homework. So, I don't know who did it, but I heard a lot of sounds.
So you were downstairs and you knew something happened.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was
Who was
until you called the
downstairs
family
with
meeting.
you?
I don't think anyone was. I was doing
Everyone was
homework.
upstairs.
I don't know. I was in my room doing my homework. I wasn't paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody else was down there. This is Audrey. You're like staring at me dead in the eyes.
It's so interesting. Okay. So what kind of things would I write about in my journal? Because I know you've read them before.
What kind of things do you write about?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember years ago I read it. I'm exposing myself right now. Years ago I read some of your journals. And I know that they wrote about me and how annoying I was.
Name like a poem I would write.
A poem? Do you write poems? Do you still write in your journal? Do you write poems in your journal?
I'm asking the questions. All right, you're done. You're done. I have all the info I need, and I'm gonna talk to you guys and try to figure out who read my diaries. Okay, guys, this is what I collected about each person. Number 1, Logan could not handle the pressure. He just left the room. So honestly, a little suspicious. Might be Logan, and he might be jealous because I wrote about my other dog in my journal. Suspect number 2 was David. David was very distracted by all the lights. Like, he kept squinting. I needed to give him sunglasses. He blamed Mom or Jacob for looking at my journals. And he said I had a mermaid journal, which is true, but is not one of the journals out here. So that, he wasn't lying when he said that. So it's very interesting. Mom was next. And on Mom's notes, she would not look at me at all. She'd like look at me and then look away, and then look at me and look away. And she also moved a bunch. She could not hold still. She was very uncomfy. She blamed Ty and had a well-proposed statement as to why Ty would have been the suspect. And she said I would write in my journal about fights and friends, which are true. So she doesn't get that wrong. Next person was Ty, and Ty absolutely did not talk to me at all, and I think that was part of his strategy. I think he was trying to be silent on purpose, or someone told him to be silent, and so he didn't talk to me at all, except for Snoopy. He said Snoopy, and he also had very watery eyes. And the next person was Jake, and Jake laughed so much. He was very uncomfortable that he laughed so much, and at first he wouldn't look at me, he just looked at the back wall. He sat like this and looked at me like this. And Jake was very tense. He also was very twitchy and did like a weird eye roll thing, which when people like lie, sometimes they'll look up or look somewhere else when they like lie instead of looking directly at you. So honestly, it could be Jake. And he said I had 5 journals, which was true, and then he changed it to 6, and I don't know if he did that to throw me off or he just thought there were 6. Very interesting. And then Jordan was last, and Jordan laughed, but she was also very distracted, but also like too calm. I felt like she was acting in a lot of parts. I feel like she was pretending way too hard that it wasn't her. So everyone reacted very differently, and it's very interesting. So I think I know who the suspect is, and I'm gonna line everyone up against the wall. All right, guys, all the suspects are lined up against the wall. Jacob, Mom, and then Logan. All right, one by one, I'm gonna call your name and you're gonna leave. I don't think it is Logan.
I don't think he wants to leave.
Bye, Logan. Go, Logan. Oh. I don't think it was Jacob.
Yay! Yay!
And I don't think it was Ty. And I don't think it was David. I think it was one of you two. I don't think it was Mom.
I think it was you.
Were you the criminal, Jordan?
Just kidding, I was.
Yes! I got it right again! Yes!
I just got all of Audrey's diaries. This is going to be so much fun. I'm gonna read them all. This is Mom and Audrey's book that they wrote together, their journal. Oh! Talks about her becoming a teenager. Oh! That was so hard! Oh my goodness, I could not, like, keep a straight face.
Honestly, I had like no idea
didn't know
who
how
it
to-
was, but I just guessed.
That was so hard.
Dad's looking at my journal now.
I can read it
Guessed
now
right,
because I
though.
wasn't accused.
Oh, I can't believe I got it right. This is not rigged.
What? You kissed who? What, Audrey?
I didn't read that part. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, give it a big thumbs up and tell me in the comments down below if you want more of this series and who you think is going to be the next suspect. And we'll see you guys next time.